If you've never replaced a roof before, there's a good chance you've never even heard of the term ice and water shield. You're not alone. Today, I want to walk you through what an ice and water shield actually does, when it's required, and how to know if your home truly needs it. Most homeowners don't think about what's underneath their shingles until something goes wrong. Today, I want to walk you through what an ice and water shield actually does, when it's required, and how to know if your home truly needs it. So let's start simple. An ice and water shield is a waterproof, self-adhering underlayment that goes on the most vulnerable parts of your roof. It comes in 3-foot wide rolls, and it sticks directly to the decking. Once it's down, it forms a tight seal that stops water from finding its way into the wood. In winter, snow on your roof melts during the day and refreezes at night. That process creates an ice dam near your gutters. Water gets trapped behind that ice, and since shingles are water shedding and not waterproof, that pulled water can work its way underneath. This is called a freeze-thaw cycle. The shield is there to stop exactly that. It catches the water and sends it safely off the roof instead of letting it soak into your home. Code requires ice and water shield along the eaves in colder states like Pennsylvania and the Michiana region. We typically install 2 rows, which gives you about 6 feet of coverage. That makes sure we're not just meeting the minimum, we're actually protecting the interior wall plane that the code is intended for. We also install it in roof valleys, around chimneys, and in other high water flow areas. Those spots take a beating during storms, so the extra protection really pays off. Some shields are smooth and some are granular. Some high-temp versions are designed for metal roofs because they can withstand the heat much better. Functionally, they all protect against water. The difference mainly comes down to installer preference and roof type. Does every roof need ice and water shield? In northern climates, yes, you absolutely want an ice and water shield. If I'm putting a roof on my own home, I want that layer there every single time. It's low cost compared to the value it brings. Now, in southern states where snow and ice dams aren't really a thing, it's not required. For those climates, regular synthetic underlayment is usually enough. Now, there's also a misconception that more is better. And some folks ask if they should just cover the entire roof with ice and water. But doing that can stop your roof from breathing properly. And that's why we use it only where it's designed to go, and synthetic felt everywhere else. How much does ice and water shield cost? Well, the cost is pretty reasonable. For a typical ranch-style home, it usually adds a few $100s to the job depending on how many linear feet we need. It's not a big line item, and honestly, it protects some of the most vulnerable parts of the roof. We can talk through whether one row still meets code based on roof pitch and overhang. Alternatives? There really isn't anything that truly replaces what an ice and water shield does. Some products claim to, but none of them provide the same level of protection during freeze and thaw cycles. If you're talking to a roofer, ask them 2 simple things. Where exactly are you installing the ice and water shield? And how does that meet code for my home? If they say you don't need one at all, that's a major red flag. In cold weather states, skipping it isn't just risky, it's usually a code violation. If you're getting quotes for a new roof, and you're in the Pennsylvania or Michiana regions, make sure your roofer doesn't skip out on the ice and water protection. It could make or break protecting your home for years down the road. For more roofing information, check out our blog in the description below. Next stop, a better roof.